Hi folks, Trev here. We had an unwanted mahogany table that we couldn't get rid of. No one wanted it, and we couldn't sell it to anybody. But we ended up selling it back to the seller, the person we bought it off, for €750, and we sold it back to them for €550. So it's a loss of 200, but as opposed to we couldn't get rid of this, no one wanted it, we didn't want it. At one point, we were going to pay someone to take it away. As far as we were concerned, that was €550 made. So what's the conundrum here? We wanted a mahogany table, and it was, I think, around 1200, and we offered them 750, and they accepted that. They probably would have taken 500, but we offered 750. They took it. We were happy with that, and that was delivery to where we wanted it as well. But we realised soon, quite fast, quite quickly, that it was mahogany table was a bad idea because A, we didn't have the space in the house. B, we had kids, and so it was messy. It was getting wrecked, and there was, water and all sorts spilling on it. So we wanted rid of it, and we also couldn't get anybody to take it away. So the only way we could think that we could get rid of the table was by contacting the people we bought it off. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything, but I emailed them, and I think it makes a difference the way in which the email was phrased. So I didn't say we didn't want the table or it was no use to us anymore, because in their mind that would have devalued the table. So we explained that we'd bought the table, but it wasn't fit for our purpose anymore because we had kids, we'd no space. Would they be interested in buying it back off us? The reply came in, said we're not buying anything at the moment, but they asked how much am I looking for, or what were we looking for the table. So my reply at that point was, look, we have no figure in mind, but if you're interested in buying it, let us know. So at that point, I still thought, no one wants this table. We're not going to get rid of it. They came back and said that they would pay €550 for that table. And of course, without being too eager, I replied that night and said, I bit their hand off and said, sounds good. When can you collect it? Because I didn't want to be waiting for a week and they might change their mind. So I asked, when can you collect? And they said, we can be there tomorrow. I said, that's fine. And the deal went through. So what I didn't do was explain how to devalue the table. I explained it was a great table, but it didn't suit us anymore. But the other point was to keep your cards close to your chest. If they had said how much you want for the table, and if they had said £100 or £200, I probably still would have taken that off them because I wanted to get rid of the table. But to our benefit, they offered 550, so we were happy to take that. So the moral of the story is, in your mind's eye, a table might be worth a lot of more than what my mind is, but still, you don't explain that. You let someone else give the offering. And if you're not happy with what they're going to pay, well, then nothing is lost anyway. I really thought that no one was going to take that table and we would have had to just give it away for free, or worse yet, be stuck with it. And incidentally, we did find a table. This is why we kind of went a rush to kind of get rid of it. We found a table on FreeCycle that was perfect. For us, it wasn't perfect. It had a few scrapes and dents in it, but it wasn't a mahogany table. It was a good old-fashioned table that did the job while we have kids, and we got that for free. And when we're finished with that, we'll give that away for free. But for the circumstances of this table, the mahogany one, it was, as I said, 1200. We got it for 750. We sold it back to them for 550. So really, we rented that table for a few months, probably a year and a half, for €200. And the main point was that to keep your cards close to your chest, don't be too eager, and to not put devalue in your mind's eye. Maybe someone else might not look at it that way. So I hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, or if you have any stories similar to this, please comment below, and feel free to like and share. Thanks very much, folks. Have a nice evening.